Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again in the Farming Sim 17. God, such a beautiful looking game. Such a beautiful looking game. So, we've got a couple things to talk about today. So, as you can tell, let's jump into a couple things here. We got this guy kind of sitting here doing his thing. Looks like we got our harvest going on. So, we're going to get this guy kicked off and going back to work here. I actually started another world, okay? Whoa, why is he all cattywampus here? Let's get him lined out. Come on, George. No drinking and driving on the job. Let's get it together, pal. All right, so let's go ahead and get him started doing his thing. Let's get out of here. Boy, that thing's loud. You're so loud. Such a piece of just loud machinery. Oh, my God, it's so loud. Let's get over here. And then we can't hear it anymore. Okay, so what I found off, let's jump into this guy. Okay, let's get him going. Let's get in this guy. Let's get him going. Okay, as you can see, we've got everything going. So let me jump out here so we can talk while these guys are doing some things. So you can see up in the right-hand corner here, we've got $940,000. And I'm going to explain what happened. So I was over there, over in that general area by our chicken coop. And I walked out to grab a couple eggs. And I noticed that there was a gold nugget. And I thought, wow, this is a map with a gold nugget. So after a little bit of research, I found out that if you found 10 gold nuggets, then they all got depicted on, this here map. So what I did is I found 10 gold nuggets, and then it shows you the location of all the gold nuggets. Now, in games past, they used to give you like an extra harvest of crop or something like that. But they give you $1 million if you find all the gold nuggets. So to get an early jump on this game, I recommend you guys go to the chicken coop. That's the first spot. There's some back down here by the little grain place down here. They're just scattered all around. Just kind of look around. There is a couple maps online for tutorials that will kind of show you where the first few are. But once you find the first 10, like I said, then they'll be dotted on this particular map, and then you can basically walk to every one of them and find them fairly easy. And then you have $1 million. There is some that's down in the town area that are on top of buildings. So what I did is I leased a telehandler, and I put the telehandler up onto the roof, and then I walked up the telehandler to get the ones that are on the roof. And I think there's about 4 maybe in town. I think there's one one over by the spinnery, a couple others. There's there's at least 3 or 4. So FYI, go do that, and then you'll be in this position. So we are in this position for the money that we have. So with that being said, I actually came in and I paid off our loan. So we don't have no balance on our loan. So we have zero interest that we're going to have to pay on this loan. So we've got $200,000 in the bank plus this $900,000. So we're in great shape right now. Or wait, did that say that I had to repay it? No, borrow. Oh yeah, okay. So the loan's paid off. So we're in good shape. So I haven't bought any more equipment, any more tools, any more equipment, or anything like that. But on my other world, I have. And I've kind of discovered a couple different things to do. So let's discuss that here really quick. So I did kind of play with the sheep a little bit. I kind of got that started. But it's not very cost effective. Even though you're seeing, like this kind of seems overwhelming, but it's fairly easy. Where is that at here? Sheep right here, spinnery. So 5,800 for wool. But that takes quite a bit to make that. Like I was getting like 100 and something for one bell. So it wasn't really cost effective for the tools that I had bought. Now, the other thing that I wanted to look at was in here. So what we found is if you got these here, these poplar saplings, this was kind of a unique thing because in the last 15, they had these pallets of saplings that I would plant and then harvest with the Scorpion King. But then I saw these poplar saplings and I thought, I wonder. So I went ahead and I purchased them. Okay. Now the problem was you need to have the planter, which is the forestry planter, which we went ahead and we got. Okay. Wasn't that expensive. We're probably going to get this anyways because I think that's what I'm going to probably showcase on this field right here. Is what I did was I had to plant them here, and they plant them in a row. They plant them just like a crop. So it doesn't plant like the saplings do to actually have like an actual tree that we can fall with a chainsaw. We actually have to do something different. And that difference is we have to have a forage harvester, like for doing chaff, for silage and everything. So I ended up buying this little unit right here, this $221,000 unit. And then you have to go down to the heads and you have to buy this little unit. And this little unit is what cuts it. It makes these little, like 6-foot little bushels of poplar trees that look like almost like the size of corn, and they get the same color as corn. And you got to mow them down, and then they go directly into a tipper trailer. And then that tipper trailer you can take over to the Stanton Mill, I think it is. Is it Stanton Mill? Yes, you can take it over to the Stanton Sawmill and sell it for wood chips. You can sell wood chips because it makes the wood chips right out of it. But as you can see right now, the Stanton wood chips are only $177,000. So we're going to stockpile those a bit. I think what we're going to do is we're going to plant one of these because I'm finding these crops to not be that lucrative. So what I want to do is I want to like pour those Stanton chips or those chips into here and see if we can get a little bit of a stockpile of that stuff. I think is a perfect time because we're in a good opportunity to be able to do that. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to buy the planter for one. For two, we're going to have to go buy some of those poplar saplings. Oh, and here's another little queaky dink that I found the other day. So see how this unloads perfectly into this trailer? Absolutely perfectly. No problems, just unloads it, piece of cake, right? I actually, let's see. I bought this, okay? So 15, this was a popular trailer, okay? And this trailer was the standard in-game trailer that you could buy. And I used to use it, if you remember. I would stack 3 or 4 of them behind a crone, and I would do silage this way. And these were great, great trailers. So I purchased one of these, $37,000. Came and stuck it on this trailer, or this tractor, drove it under this combine, and it wouldn't unload. Because what it was saying was that the harvester needed to be over a tipper wagon, okay? So that was great and all, but it was over a tipper wagon, and you could see it. You could actually see the pipe was over the top of the bull trailer. And what was ended up happening was it was saying that there was no trailer there, or it was too high or something. I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. So I ended up purchasing and this was for a completely different reason. I ended up buying a semi-truck with a low bed trailer. I drove the combine on top of the low bed trailer, extended the pipe, drove the bull trailer under it, and then it said that at that point, the combine was high enough to actually then discharge into the bull trailer. But if you go buy a bull trailer right now and try to unload this combine right here, it does not work. Ain't gonna happen. So it's no bueno at all. And to kind of show you that, I'm going to show you that right now, because what we're going to do is we're going to do this really quick. Since we've got the money to do this, we're going to purchase this guy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to buy this. Okay. And then we are going to go here and we are going to purchase this, select. We're going to buy that. Okay. Then we're going to go to tipper trailers and we're going to go to the bull and we're going to buy that. Okay. And then I'm going to take this tractor here. Let's see, where is it? It is, let's go here. What tractor is it? This one? Or is it, which one is it? So it's this one. So let's reset this. Yes. Okay, so it's gone. Okay, so since we have this here, let's go ahead and hook this trailer up, and I'm going to show you, since that combine is full, I'm going to show you this little problem. I thought this was the silliest thing ever. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to load this bad boy up, and you can see it's a little load. It's a little bit of a load for this tractor, but it's still manageable. Now what's funny is I know this thing works because I can actually drive this underneath the silos and actually load it and deliver it where I need it to go. But But to put it under that harvester does not happen. Does not happen. So let's see. Something else somebody was telling me about, which I haven't discovered yet, is if you can actually go, because I just used cruise control, and you can see how our cruise control kind of sets, and I can like change the control speed. You can see my speed's going down on the bottom right, but I can also go up high and increase my speed. So one of my friends was telling me this. Hold on. I gotta get a drink of water. So somebody was telling me that these fields that you harvest, that you can actually go into them. And I thought this was funny, because when you go and harvest one of somebody else's field, you can't hire a worker. You're basically stuck harvesting that field. Okay. And what he did was he put it in overdrive. Like, he was able to keep it in drive, but he, let's go right here. Let me see. Does this guy tell me that I got to harvest it? Let's see if I can do this real quick. Let's do this real quick. Watch this. So this guy's going to pay us to do this. So let's just do this really quick. I know we're kind of getting off track, but I saw all sorts of cool stuff, and I wanted to show you this. So check this. So let's log this up like this. Okay. Let's see. First I have to unfold the combine. Enable straw, no. Turn on combine, no. There we go. Okay. So when you go like this and you activate your cruise control, apparently, check this out. Oh, it doesn't work. How is he doing that? So he has a video of him, like, see how I'm trying to like push my thing up to get it to go faster? He was actually harvesting at like 20, like the max speed a harvester can go. He was like, literally, the speed was like going up. And I don't know how he did it. It had to be a glitch that they must have either fixed it or something, because he was like going like mad fast. And I'm not going to worry about that right now. I wanted to kind of show it to you, but whatever. I got time that I've got to come back and finish that, and I really don't want to do it. So I don't know what's going to happen if I delete it or whatever. So we're just going to go back to do what I was actually wanting to show you in the first place. Yeah, I left the field. Okay, what happens if I leave the field? Do I get penalized? Come on. What happens? I've never done this before. Mission failed. Oh, okay, so it just fails the mission. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I didn't know if that's what worked or how that worked or not. So let's go back to what I was doing here. So what I'm going to do is, before I drive up alongside this thing, I'm going to actually get into it and manually like set it up to do this. So let me go like this. Okay, so let me back this up. I'm going to go ahead and gobble this up here real quick because it is free. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to park this right here. Now check this out. So if I go pipe out, now if I drive under this, it should automatically unload it. It's the standard mechanic to this game. So check this out. So I'm going to come around here. I'm going to pop around here. Now watch. Now look at the height of this tractor or this pipe versus this trailer. Okay. It looks like it's clearing it good, right? Look at that. Look, it's like barely, look at that. Just barely clipped through it right there at the very front. But other than that, it's completely over it. It's not even touching it. Look at that. It does not unload it, no matter what you happen. So you're probably telling me, oh, come on, Reaper, you got to get into the wagon. Okay, you want me to go get in the combine and do it? Here, let me do this. So I'm going to get into the combine. Look what it says. Nothing. It says in the top left-hand corner, move pipe over a trailer. It is over a trailer. I do not understand this mechanic. They need to fix it because clearly this does not work. I will leave the pipe out. I will drive it over to this tipper and I will show you I am pushing nothing. I drive it over the top of this tipper and it unloads. I do not understand why you spend that kind of money on a trailer that was pre-existing in the previous game and you can't unload that combine when clearly it's over the top of it. But I drove that combine on top of, let's see, where's the lowboy trailers? I actually put it on this trailer right here and then drove this bull trailer under it, and guess what? It unloaded. So, kind of an unusual mechanic of why this is doing that way. So I'm not quite understanding why it's like the combine is recognizing the trailer as too tall, even though it is over the top of it. So it's not unloading it. So that's a mechanic that needs to be fixed on that, unfortunately. So what we're going to do here is, let me grab this. Come on. Hello, game. I was backed up there for a second, right? There we go. Let's dump this out really quick. Let's clear this out. We're going to get rid of this combine. And so he's not in our way here. Let's go ahead and we're just going to dump this off. Boop, like this. Let's unload. Let's grab this bad boy. We're going to take it over to the house real quick. And then we're going to hook that bull trailer up to this because this is going to be our I can't pick that up. I was going to say I could get up the pallet thing right now, but I can't. So let's take this back to the house. What we're going to do is we're going to connect this to the bull trailer. Then we're going to go and get one of those planters and we're going to load it up with those poplar saplings. And then we'll plant one of those fields. And then when those are ready, we'll have this piece of equipment ready to go. But the good thing about this piece of equipment as well is we could actually purchase the head that actually mows grass to do chaff. So we could actually purchase, where is it? This one here. And I'm assuming that this will work on this head. Wait, where is it? Not that one. Wait, is it that one? Yeah, it is that one. The headers are attached to foragers. Yes. So this one cuts grass and turns it immediately into chaff for us. So we don't have to have like a loading wagon and a mower head like we did in season 15. So we can actually just mow grass directly with this now that we own it. Obviously it's not the big 1100 krone, but for now, you know, we're just trying to make ends meet with the $1 million that we have. I don't want us to go completely broke. We do have $1 million, or we do have that loan that we paid off, so we do have that as a buffer. And we can do some of these field missions if we have to now. But let's not get into that just yet. We're gonna deal with the money that we have right now. We're going to try to make this money last. We're going to see if we can kind of get things going. That's why I've been kind of playing off camera on the other world, kind of discovering what works and what doesn't. I think I spent a little bit of money to get the sheep going, and it's been kind of grindy, and it hasn't been really profitable yet. I think this situation that we're doing now with the poplars and with the wood chips is the way to go. It seems like it is somewhat profitable. I can get probably about I've got anywhere from just under $8,000 to a little over $9,000 for a bull trailer. So we can kind of cover our costs of expense throughout the day. By doing wood chips. So I think we'll be in good shape there. Because we can cover our costs just by doing that and not worrying about like crops. Because right now, this combine, if we sell this combine right now, which we don't need it, we really don't need it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this bad boy up here. Okay. Okay, we got this hooked up. So what we can do is we're going to plant all these fields that we got going on over here. We're going to plant using, the planter that we have. So what I need to do is I need to take one of these, probably that guy, take it over there. So what I need to do is I want to reset a couple things because I want this combine gone. I don't want it. I really don't want it. It's costing us too much money. So let's go like this. Let's take this and let's reset it. Yes. And then let's take this and reset it. Come on. Reset it. Yes. And then we want to take that tractor. No, that tractor. Yes, this tractor here, we're going to reset it. Yes. Okay, so now let's hop back over here. So we got this set up here, which is what I wanted. Okay, let's park that right there. Let's get rid of this combine. I do not want it. It's costing us too much money. It's too loud. It's too inefficient. I do not want it any longer. We're going to switch things up here. I'm not going to focus so much on crops this time. I'm going to focus more on trying to get this wood chips and get some wood and some lumber and stuff going since they've ironed out that mechanic a little bit. It's a little bit funner to play with these things. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to purchase this in here like this. Bam. We're going to get a little bit of cash back for that because we just don't need it. I just don't want it. Let's sell. Yes. Let's sell. Come on, game. Hello. Yeah, I backed away. Okay. Sell. Yes. Sell. Bam. So I sold those for $33,000. So that got us back a little bit of the money that we spent. Okay, now the other thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to hop into this. Let's go here. Forestry. We're going to grab this. Bam. Let's buy. Yes. Okay. Let's go into our pallets. We're going to come over here. We're going to pick this up. Bam. Yes. Okay. Bam. Okay, so we got these things here. So this is what we're going to end up using to plant those fields to get those little crops so that we can use with that forager, and then we'll be in good shape. So let me back up like this. We're going to hook this little bad boy up. Let's pop this in here like such. Bam. And then we need to refill. Bam. And there you go. So that's what we're going to end up using, guys. So we're running a little long on this episode. I spent a lot of time trying to explain a few things, but this is what we're going to utilize. We're going to go ahead and we're going to plant these little bad boys. They're going to make this nice little crop area. We're going to get it set up. Probably what I can do is off camera, I can get that planted for us and get it harvesting. So in the next episode, hopefully we can get to maybe the harvest of it. And then that way you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the wood chips and how that works. We got everything set up on that situation. We still got $663,000 to our name, so that's pretty good. So with that being said, guys, I got to end this episode. We are running a little bit long. So until next time, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Sorry, I'm like jumping around, not paying attention. Let's focus. Hold on. Let's rewind. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to end this episode. If you like this episode, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting the YouTube content and when we're live streaming. And if you haven't followed us over there, hit the follow buttons there as well. So until next time, guys, we will see all your faces later. Bravo, I got it right. Thank you. Way to go on the outro, kid. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much, guys, for checking out my video. If you enjoyed that video, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe for future videos.